Now, we all know that DoorDash is a massive ripoff. I've talked about this on the channel before on how they artificially inflate the prices of the items you order to add additional profit without disclosing to you, at least in any reasonable way, that they're in fact charging you as much as 30 to 40% more for the item, on top of charging you to deliver the item, on top of charging you a tip to the delivery driver, who is probably going to spray your food with pepper spray or spit on it or eat half of it or whatever the case may be. I cannot make a stronger case to my viewers to stop using DoorDash. And I sincerely hope you'll listen after this video, because there was, first of all, many people probably saw the story of the blue-haired rotund woman who sprayed pepper spray on somebody's Arby's. Well, it's taken a bizarre twist, and I've got several other stories about DoorDash delivery drivers that hopefully will wean you off of it, and it'll leave you more money to take advantage of last day. I don't know if this is coming out on Monday or Tuesday. I'm traveling, but 25% off. Last chance 25 until all 3 Christmas bundles are sold out. At 25% off, it's cheaper than we're selling these items separately by far. So even if you don't care about giving for a gift, help me sell out. That would be incredible. Not really making any money at 25% off, but I do want to make sure everyone gets this stuff. So we've got our gift box, our Kona bundle, and the box last chance 25. Now, a lot of people saw this Ring camera, right? This rotund woman spraying pepper spray on a customer's food, right? We all saw this. But she has now been arrested. Leave a like for that. But also, a bizarre story. The act caught on doorbell camera that left a customer choking and vomiting after taking a bite. Courtney Stevenson was arrested on Friday and booked into the McCracken County Jail on charges including consumer product tampering and battery resulting in moderate bodily injuries. So seems like some real crimes. The incident happened just after midnight last weekend when Mark Cardin and his wife ordered food. Now stick with me. There's more examples I want to share with you. I'll be quick about this because a lot of you already know about this, but the update is that she got arrested. By the way, take a guess at what she said as her reason for doing it. Just take a guess. She claims she was using her pepper spray, and I'm not kidding you, to blast a spider. By the way, if you've ever bought pepper spray, it's extremely expensive, and you would never use it on a spider. You certainly wouldn't use it on some rando's property for their spider, right? Here is the beautiful woman's photo, mugshot. Here's the customers who dared to order Arby's at midnight. Hey, I've been there. He then reviewed the footage of the couple's doorbell camera, which he says showed the delivery driver placing the bag on the doorstep, taking a photo, and then spraying the bag before leaving. I pulled up my doorbell camera and saw the lady who dropped off the food had actually tampered with it on purpose for some reason. Now, I don't know if they didn't tip enough or whatever. They said the substance is believed to be pepper spray, but stressed the danger could have been far worse. We assume it's pepper spray. That's more than likely what it is. But now in this day and age, it could have been anything. It could have been rat poison. It could have been fentanyl. I mean, my wife could be dead. He's 100% right in feeling that way, by the way. 100% right. Right? 100% right. Robinson said the case quickly drew widespread attention. It gained a lot of attention, even regionally and nationally. He said, according to deputies, Stevenson told investigators she was visiting her father in Evansville and was working DoorDash at the time. She claims she was spraying a spider near the doorstep and that she is afraid of spiders. Sheriff Robinson said investigators were extremely skeptical of such an explanation. I'm not an arachnid expert, but I do know, having been in southern Indiana resident for my entire life, that spiders don't crawl around in the wintertime. And the low night was 35 degrees. That's a great example too. I didn't even think about that. Any spider would be warm inside its shelter, would not be crawling around on somebody's doorstep. Cardin said that he contacted the DoorDash immediately, then reported the incident to police. DoorDash refunded the order and later confirmed Stevenson's access to the platform had been revoked. This is from, that's what you get for Arbys. Apparently, by the way, Arbys gets so much hate. Can we not hate on Arbys? I love on myself some Arbys. So anyway, nice fupa, nice jail. But let's go on to the rest of the story, okay? So she, it was always a fat white woman or blue with pink hair that caused all the trouble. Well, I don't know about all that, because here we have another New York DoorDash driver who got arrested after sharing video of a customer in the buff passed out in his own home. Remember this stupid idiot? I just want to give you, again, I've got more stories coming. An upstate New York DoorDash delivery driver has been arrested on felony charges after filming a customer passed out drunk on his couch, which she later claimed was a form of SA. Olivia Henderson, 23, from Oswego, amassed millions of views last month after posting several videos on her TikTok account, including one of a man with his pants down around his ankles. The Dasher was arrested last week and faces 8 years in prison if convicted of 2 felonies. Now, this is New York. She's white, so she's probably getting all 8. She had been the one to contact cops, claiming that she was deliberately lured by the man, even though he appeared to be passed out in his own home. My customer requested that the order be placed and left at the front door. When I arrived at the house, their front door was wide open, and they were within eyesight of the front door, laying on the couch, indecently exposed to me, she claimed on TikTok. Now, I will say this. If she had stopped there, I think it's possible that, I don't know that her case of him, planning this and, attacking her would have held water, but she's obviously not getting a ticket. But she made the choice arrested on a felony. But she made the choice to film this guy in his vulnerable state and then, of course, post it to the internet because clout, right? The DoorDash driver subsequently posted the video on social media where it drew significant attention. Henderson later accused DoorDash of deactivating her account for no reason. The delivery service, however, made it clear they had given her no choice given the video she shared, while stressing it fully supports workers. Posting a video of a customer in their home and disclosing their personal details publicly is a clear violation of our policies. That is the sole reason this Dasher's account was deactivated, along with the customers while we investigate. Henderson now faces 2 felony charges. She was released after being processed and due in court again. Arrest records show the customer in the video is in contact with authorities. Look, I think probably you just let this one go, but I think uploading it to the internet was probably, that is a crime. Can't do that. Obviously, this isn't the first time we've seen stuff like this. Florida DoorDash driver caught spitting on food. This was just, a little while ago. A DoorDash driver was caught on camera spitting on food he had delivered to a Florida home over the weekend. The disgusting behavior was captured by the homeowner's doorbell camera and the apartment complex in Kendall Saturday afternoon, and may have been in response to a lousy tip. Doesn't matter. You don't get to do that. You just don't get to do that. You know what I mean? My reaction is I want to throw up, the teenager said. It's so disgusting. Who does that? Yeah, I don't know. He said his mom paid around $30 for the order and added a $3 tip. Yeah, that is a crappy tip. My thing is this. I know my viewers are going to get mad at me and disagree, but if you can't afford a reasonable tip, then you shouldn't be ordering DoorDash. I agree. Now I'm about to make the case on why DoorDash is a predatory garbage app in about 30 seconds, but $3 is not enough of a tip on a $30 order. Maybe in a restaurant, or maybe if you're at a bar and all they had to do is hand you 2 beers or 3 beers. I think $1 per beer. $1 per beer used to kind of be the standard. Now it's probably more than that now, but if you tip $5-10 at the bar, that's probably fine. The $3 tip, no one is forcing him to take that order. Now, I don't know if they reveal the tip to you after the fact or not, but now you're going to get 0 tip and you're going to get fired and arrested, which is what happened. But let's talk about the bigger issue, which I've already talked about before, is that McDonald's and other programs, they have a DoorDash pricing issue. McDonald's delivered global system-wide sales growth of 6%, but let's talk about the hidden fees. McDonald's, for example, does not share what percentage of its sales are from in-store picked up or delivered. It also does not ever talk about the fact that delivery partners, including Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash, mark up the cost of your meal. Sell Financial recently repeated a study that was first conducted back in 2023, much to the price of to figure out how much the price of delivery food changed across the U.S. They found that delivering the same food order varied as much as $34. DoorDash was found to be the most expensive food delivery app in the United States, costing $63.21 for an order of $36.95, 71% more than buying it in the restaurant. 71% markup on McDonald's food. Okay. If you're like, hey, I don't want drivers spitting on my food, I agree with you. Don't order delivery food. And if you don't want to pay nearly double for your food, I agree with you. And if you don't want to tip people for delivering your food, then don't order it. The fact that, by the way, in 2023, McDonald's food was marked up an average of 94%. So in 2023, it was 100% more, nearly double the cost. In 2025, they took it a little easy on us, and it's only 72% more expensive. Plus delivery fee, plus tip. Get off these apps, folk. You get the worst kind of people delivering your food often. I don't generally have that problem because I'm in the suburbs, but you get generally people that are not awesome delivering your food. You also get double the prices, and you're going to probably get someone who's going to film you or spit on you or use you for social media clout. Just go get the McDonald's, or better yet, cook it at home. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe or follow down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.